Hello everyone and welcome back to Pabbly. So are you a business owner and you're tired of sending appointment confirmation WhatsApp messages to all your clients manually? Then this video is definitely for you, because in this video we are going to understand how to send WhatsApp appointment confirmations automatically. So I am a business coach and I manage all the one-on-one sessions with my clients using Calendly. Here what I want is that as soon as the appointment booking is done, I want to send them a confirmation WhatsApp message. Now doing this manually is a very time consuming and a hectic process. So to solve that, I have built a connection between Calendly and WhatsApp without need of any coding and programming skills using Pabbly Connect. Over here what is going to happen now, as soon as by the invitee, a new appointment is going to be created in my Calendly account. Automatically towards the invitee, a confirmation WhatsApp message is going to be forwarded using WhatsApp Cloud API. If you want to use other applications like Interact, Pabbly Chatflow or Wati, you can definitely select that as well. So now if you want to learn the entire process step by step, I am going to take you towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So I am a business coach and I manage the one-on-one sessions with my clients for the booking of it using this Calendly application. I have created a calendar using Calendly, using which the clients can do the appointment bookings according to their requirement. And here what I've done is that as soon as now by the client a booking is going to be done using Calendly, on their WhatsApp they will receive a message like this about the appointment confirmation with the date and time, and it is going to be a personalized message. For that, simply I've built the connection between Calendly and WhatsApp Cloud API using Pabbly Connect. So first of all, I'm going to show you how this amazing automation will run in real time, and then we are going to learn the entire connection step by step. Firstly, we are going to copy the link of this event from here and open it in a new tab right here, okay? So you can see right over here, this is the event that I've created using Calendly in the name of Business Strategy Consultation. Now let us do the appointment booking. I want to do the booking, let's suppose for the 19th, that is Tuesday, and I'll select the time over here as 1 p.m. Okay, I'm going to click on this next button. Now I'll fill in all the details right here. For the first name, I'm going to write it as new. For the last name over here, I'm going to write it as client. For the email over here, I'm going to write it as new@pabblytudes.com. For the phone number, I'm going to enter a dummy mobile number right here. For the business name over here, I'm going to write it as new business. And for this specific area in which I need help, I'm going to write over here as marketing. Okay, so now after filling in all the details, I'm going to click on this schedule event button, and as soon as I'm going to do that, it says you are scheduled. As now I have scheduled this appointment, now I'm going to open my WhatsApp and check whether I have received a new message on my WhatsApp regarding the appointment confirmation or not. For that, I'm going to open my WhatsApp, and you can see on my WhatsApp I have received a new message. Hello new client. This was the client's name for whom we have done the booking using Calendly. Thank you for your booking our business strategy consultation with me. I received your appointment details and I'm looking forward to our session. This is the date and time. The date was of 19th of August 2025 and the time that we selected was 1 p.m. Okay, you can see the date and time is mentioned, and my name is Jessie Matthew. Okay, so as you can see, automatically I've received this WhatsApp message. So this is how this automation will work in real time. And now we're going to learn the entire process of how you can build the connection. On a new tab, I'm going to browse the website of Pabbly Connect, that is www.pabbly.com/connect. Okay, after browsing the website, you can see Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you. Now before we create this amazing automation using Pabbly Connect, I want to tell you about one thing, that is Pabbly Community. Pabbly Community is a space where you can find real-time updates on Pabbly. Over here you can get help not just from our team members but also the fellow other users. In this space you can ask questions, share your feedback and find amazing automation tips, and you can also create those automations in your business. So go ahead and join our Pabbly Community today. For that you will find the link of our community in the description box below. Now go back to the Pabbly Connect's landing page where you will find two options, that is sign in or sign up for free. If you're an existing user, you can directly sign into your Pabbly Connect account, but if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month to explore Pabbly Connect. Okay, I'm already an existing user, so I'm going to directly sign into my Pabbly Connect account, where you will find the All Pabbly Apps section in front of you, in which you can see all the applications that Pabbly provides. As I want to use Pabbly Connect, I'm going to click on this Access Now button right over here. Then this Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. Now to create a new automation in Pabbly Connect account, we have to create a new workflow. For that, click on this Create Workflow button on the top right corner, where you will find two methods of creating the workflow. One is the new beta method, other one is the old classic method. I'm going to use the old classic method, so I'm going to select this option. Firstly, we are going to rename the workflow. So now for the name of my workflow, I'm going to give it as Send WhatsApp appointment confirmations automatically. Okay, so this is the name I'm going to give to my workflow. You can rename it according to your requirement. For the folder, these are the folders from which I'm going to select workflows folder. If you want to create your own folder to manage all your automations, you can create the folder from this plus button right here. After naming the workflow and selecting the folder, I'm going to click on this create button right over here. And as I'm going to do that, you can see a new workflow has been created, where you will find two windows in front of you. One is the trigger window, other one over here is the action window. So now what is this trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process, because our entire automation will depend on these two principles. Over here trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. Firstly, we are going to set up a trigger step, in which firstly it is asking for the trigger application, for which over here I am going to select it as Calendly. I want that as soon as now a new appointment booking is going to be done through Calendly, this trigger should capture the response of that. That is why for my trigger event, I am going to select over here as invitee created user. Okay. After selecting the trigger application and the event, I am going to click on this connect button. This window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection. Then click on this connect with Calendly button right here. But if you have already created a connection before, you can select the existing connection as well. So I'm going to click on this connect with Calendly button, and as soon as I'm going to do that, automatically the connection between Calendly and Pabbly Connect is automatically going to be done. Okay. Firstly, it is asking for me to select the organization. So now for the organization, I am going to select the organization in which I have created this event in my Calendly, and for the user in which user I have created, I am going to select the user from here. Okay. After selecting the organization and the user, I am going to simply click on this save and send test request button. So as I've done that, it says waiting for response. So now this waiting for response means now it is waiting for the appointment booking through Calendly. So now what I am going to do is to check whether the connection between Calendly and Pabbly Connect is successfully done or not. What I am going to do is I am going to do a test appointment booking using this event link. Okay, so I am going to copy the link from here, open it in a new tab right over here, and now I am going to do a new booking. So this is the event. Let us do the booking for 21st of August 2025, and I'll select the time over here as 2 p.m. Okay. I'm going to click on this next button. Now it is asking for all the details. So let's suppose for the first name over here, I'm going to write it as Smart. For the last name over here, I'm going to write it as Client. For the email over here, I'm going to write it as smart@pabblytudes.com. For the phone number, I'm going to enter a dummy mobile number. For the business name over here, I'm going to write it as XYZ Company. Okay. Now for the area, I'm going to write over here as Marketing. After filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on this schedule event button. As soon as I'm going to do that, it says you are scheduled. As now a new appointment booking is done through Calendly. I'm going to open the workflow that I was creating and scroll down. And yes, you can see over here the response has also been captured. The first name of the client is Smart. The last name is Client. Email is smart@pabblytudes.com. Date and time of this event being created. If I'm going to further scroll down, this is the mobile number you can see right over here. Business name, that is XYZ Company. And over here for the area, it says Marketing. If I'm going to further scroll down right over here, You can see over here, this is the event start time mentioned. Okay, so at this date and time, the event is going to start. Okay, with all the other details are also captured right here. So as now we have the response in our trigger, this means that Calendly is now been successfully connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is now been done. After setting up our trigger step, now what I want is towards this client, I want to send an appointment. But before that, I want to tell you one thing. In my Calendly account, I have created multiple events. So now using any of the link, any of the client according to the event can do a booking. How will I know that this client has done the booking specifically for this event, and then only I want to send a WhatsApp message, okay? So if a client books an appointment with this event only, then only I want to send a WhatsApp message. If they selected this event or this event and the booking is done, I don't want that. I just want to send a WhatsApp message with the event in the name of business strategy consultation. So for that, over here in this workflow, we have to set up our action step, in which from action application, I'm going to select it as filter by Pabbly. Using this amazing feature, we can add a condition in our workflow and then run it according to our requirement. And for the action event, I'm going to select it as filter values and click on this connect button. Okay. Now firstly, we have to select a label. So in this previous response, we have received the name of this event. Okay, so the name of the event is what? Business Strategy Consultation. So in this step, if I'm going to click on the select label, I'm going to search for the name and click on it. You can see I've received the name of this event. Now, as we have received the name, now if the response have this name over here, then only this workflow should be further executed after this filter step. So I'm going to select this select label as the event name. Should be equal to what? This name. So I'm going to copy this name from here and paste it in this value field. So now if the event name is going to be equal to business strategy consultation, then only this workflow is going to be further executed after this filter step. So I'm going to simply click on this save and send test request button. Status comes as success and the message comes condition is true. Okay. So now as we have added this filter, now we have to send a WhatsApp message to our client. For sending the WhatsApp message, I'm going to add an action step in this workflow, in which from action application over here, I'm going to select it as WhatsApp Cloud API. Now, why am I selecting my action application as WhatsApp Cloud API? Because using this application, WhatsApp Cloud API, I will be sending WhatsApp messages to my clients. I have created a message template using WhatsApp Cloud API. You can see right over here. And using this message template, we are going to send WhatsApp messages for the appointment confirmations. Okay. You can see I've created this template over here in the name of appointment confirmation message. And if I'm going to go through the template, it says hello client's name. If I'm going to open this edit page of this template from here and scroll down, you can see after hello, you can see it says 1, and in front of the 1 and in the end of the 1, I've added 2 curly brackets. That's create a variable in this template right here. In place of this variable, I want to enter the client's name. Okay, that is why I've added this variable to create a personalized message and send it towards my clients. And I've created a second variable for this date and time of the booking as a reminder that they have done the booking on this date and time, so that they can remember, yes, they have a booking. Okay. So now you can see right over here, this is the template that I've created. You will see in this manner. Okay. So now I will be using this template to send WhatsApp messages towards my clients. So now for that, I'm going to select my action event over here as send template message new. And then simply I'm going to click on this connect button. This window is going to appear, on which click on add new connection. Okay. After clicking on this add new connection, it is asking for the token, phone number ID and the WhatsApp business account ID. Now from where are we going to find all these details from? Now over here, for having all these details, we need to create a WhatsApp Cloud API setup from where we can find the token, phone number ID and the WhatsApp business account ID. Now you might wonder from where we can have this API setup created. For that, simply if you're going to click on this learn more tab under the help desk, you will land towards the Pabbly forum page, and in the Pabbly forum you will find 2 tutorials. First tutorial is the complete step-by-step tutorial of how you can create the WhatsApp Cloud API setup inside Pabbly Connect. If you're going to watch the tutorial, you will learn how you can create this setup by yourself for your business as well. Okay. As you're going to learn the tutorial of this API setup, now if you want to generate a permanent token, so now you can see in this setup, it has the temporary token. If you want to generate how you can create a permanent token for your business, this is the second video attached in which you can learn step by step how you can generate the permanent token inside WhatsApp Cloud API, okay? So go ahead and watch the tutorials and create your own WhatsApp Cloud API setup like this right here, okay? So now as I've already created this WhatsApp Cloud API setup, firstly it is asking for the token. So if I'm going to open my setup, I'm going to generate the access token from here. Click on this reconnect button. This is the token. I'm going to copy this token from here and paste it in this field, okay? In the similar manner, I'm going to copy the phone number ID and paste it right here. And simply I'm going to map the data, I'm going to paste this WhatsApp Cloud API, WhatsApp business account ID, and paste it right here, okay? And then simply I'm going to click on this save button. The connection between WhatsApp Cloud API and Pabbly Connect is then going to be successfully done. So now over here you can see the trigger application and the event is successfully created and the connection is done. Now it is asking for number of details. Firstly, it is asking for the phone number, receiver's phone number, to whom we want to send a WhatsApp message to. As over here I want to send a WhatsApp message to my client. So for the data of this field, I'm going to map the data. So now you might wonder, what is mapping? Mapping is inserting data from the previous step. So I'm going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. How it works is that as soon as I'm going to click on the field, the previous steps are going to appear in front of you. As I'm going to click on this Calendly invitee created user step, the response that is captured in our previous step is going to appear. In the response, I have received the phone number right here. I'm going to search for the phone number. You can see I have received this phone number right over here. Now, as this is my client's phone number and towards this phone number, I want to send a WhatsApp message. So I'm going to select the data of the receiver's phone number from my previous response from my client's number, okay? As now I've selected the data from my previous response, this data right here has been mapped. And as I've mapped this data, the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. For the template ID, I'm going to select the template that I've created in the name of appointment confirmation message from the drop down. For the language code, I have created a template in the language English. So for the language code for English is EN. So I'm going to write over here as EN, okay? For the template name, I'm going to select the template name from the drop down. I don't have any header in my template, you can see right over here. So what I'm going to do is for the header, I'm going to select it as no. And for the header type, simply toggle this button on and erase the existing data from here, okay? Now after that, over here it is asking for all these details which I do not want, so I'm going to simply skip the part. It is asking for the template has body. I'm going to select over here as yes, because yes, my template has a body. You can see this is the body, okay? Now over here, this is the variable 1, that is client's name, variable 2, that is date and time. So for the variable 1, I'm going to map the data of the name of my client, first name space the last name right here, okay? And then it is asking for the date and time of the appointment. For the date and time, I have received the start date and time right over here, you can see. Now the start date and time is in a UTC time zone format. So we need to convert the UTC time zone format in a normal Asia Kolkata format and then enter that data in this field right here. For that, simply what we are going to do is we're going to add an action step before this WhatsApp Cloud API step, and then simply I'm going to add an action step for which action application I'm going to select it as date time formatter by Pabbly. Action event I'm going to select it as format date with time zone and simply click on this connect button. We are going to map the data right over here of the date that we want to edit. So the date is, so this is the date. I'm going to map the data of the date over here. For the from format, I'm going to select the same UTC time zone format. For the to format, this is the format that I want, date time. Over here you can see this was the format. I'm going to select the to format. You can select other formats according to your requirement as well. For the from time zone, I'm going to select over here the UTC time zone, and for the to time zone, as I want this time zone to be in Asia Kolkata, I'm going to select the to time zone as Asia Kolkata, and simply I'm going to click on this save and send test request button. You can see the booking was for 21st of August 2025 at 2 p.m. okay, so as now we have received the date and time, I'm going to map that date and time over here in this field, okay. Yes. So now as I've mapped the data, now after that it is asking for template has button. No, it doesn't. Is template type? No, and I don't require any of the fields, so I'm going to skip the part, okay? After filling in all the details, I'm going to simply click on the save and send test request button. But before that, I want to tell you one thing, that over here for this receiver's phone number, you can see I've entered a dummy mobile number. A WhatsApp message cannot be forwarded towards this dummy number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this number from here and I'm going to enter my WhatsApp number to check whether this automation is successfully working or not. And then if you receive the message, that means the automation is working successfully. So I'm going to first remove this dummy number from here, enter my mobile number right here. After that, simply I'm going to click on this save and send test request button right here, okay? As I've done that, I have received a response. In the response, I have received the status as accepted. That is a positive response. So if I'm going to open my WhatsApp, and yes, you can see over here on my WhatsApp, I have received a new WhatsApp message that says, hello, smart client. Okay, this was the name of the person who have done the appointment booking using WhatsApp. Thank you for booking your business strategy consultation with me. The date and time comes over here as 21st of August 2025 and the time is 2 p.m. And you can see my name is Jessie Matthew. And this is the same template that we have created using WhatsApp Cloud API right here has been forwarded to me as a message, okay? So as now I've successfully received the message, this means that the connection between Calendly and WhatsApp Cloud API is now successfully created using Pabbly Connect to send WhatsApp appointment confirmations, that too automatically. Now whenever by any of the client a confirmation booking is going to be done using Calendly, automatically to them a WhatsApp message with their name and date and time of the booking is going to be forwarded using this amazing automation that we have created. So now if you find any of the questions or doubts while I was creating this workflow, you can ask us all the doubts in the comment section below and we can help you. And if you want any of the videos to be created according to your problems, you can also ask that in comment section below, okay? So over here, this was it for this video of sending WhatsApp appointment confirmations automatically using Pabbly Connect. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button down there.